3 Days Grace on the Valley's Best Rock, 105.1 The Blaze. Justice is here, and it's time to talk movies.
The movie industry is made up of two separate but equally important groups. The theaters who display the movies, and the critics who overvalue their opinions. These are our reviews. The Morning Blaze is bringing justice to the movies.
Welcome back, sir.
What's up, man?
So every Friday we review a movie. Typically, we go to the movies, thanks to our friends at Maya Cinemas. We'll take you as well. Check out a brand new movie, hook you up with VIP seats, popcorn, sodas, and then you can tell us what you thought of the movie. But we're still doing the home edition of Bring Justice to the Movies for now. We both watched the same movie this week. We
both watched Uncut Gems.
And now we get to tell you whether you should spend your time watching it as well. Justice, tell everyone what this movie's about.
So Adam Sandler is a jeweler in New York who gets his hands on a very rare gem from Ethiopia. And he shows Kevin Garnett, former NBA star, the gem, who mind melds with it and is convinced he's completely connected with this thing and needs it to play well. And then
it's like a good luck charm for him.
But he saw his past in it.
Yeah, that's weird. True. That was kind of a weird scene. All right, so I'm gonna tell you what I thought of this, and then you can tell people what you thought. I'll make mine kind of quick. There was a lot of hype about this movie when it was released. This is what happens when comedians do serious roles. You're supposed to just take them super seriously. And I'm not saying that Adam Sandler didn't do a good job in this movie, because he did. I didn't. It was really hyped up, and I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. It wasn't that it was a bad movie. I'm not gonna say it was bad, because it was well written, and it was believable. All the boxes you check, when you're watching, all those things kind of check out. But for me, it's just a downer from start to finish. The whole movie is a downer. There's no part of the movie where you're pulling for the guy. He's a total D-bag the whole time. Yeah. And I'm not going to spoil the end for you, but it doesn't end well either. and I left the movie going, well, now that was fun. That was great. Glad I spent my time doing that. I want to be entertained when I watch a movie. There's enough awful things happening elsewhere that I don't need to watch a movie that also bums me out, I guess is what I'm saying. So I don't think I would recommend this to people. It wasn't a bad movie, but it wasn't fun. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it's just not for the times. I agree with that. I think it was overhyped. People really were like, this thing's amazing. Mm-hmm. It was good. It wasn't necessarily a bad movie. It's just it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, because they said the whole movie he just sucks as a human being. Mm-hmm. And the way they pace the movie, it never stops.
He never stops sucking.
Yeah,
he's just awful.
But he's literally just the epitome of chaos. So the whole movie is just constantly running at 200 miles an hour. And I do give them some credit there with the writing, because when he finally breaks in the movie, it's when you would break of just oh my God, will this stop already?
Yeah.
So they did a good job on for me anyway, sucking you in to the point where when he finally breaks, you're kind of oh my God, this needs to end, and then it ramps right back up again.
I just, here's my thing, and this is what I was trying to say. I've seen movies that are like this, where people make a lot of bad decisions, and usually there's some redeeming quality, even if it's misguided. There's some purpose or something that you can kind of latch onto to go, okay, I get why they're doing what they're doing. That doesn't exist in this. He's just a bad person from start to finish, and I don't like that. But that's just me. That's just me.
Yeah, normally I wouldn't really care for it. In this, like I said, they did do a good job, but just the timing of this was just weird.
His girlfriend's hot, though. I'll give him that.
Also, I learned a lot about betting.
Well, yeah, that's not a world you want to get into. But Uncut Gems, if you haven't seen it, I would say the only reason I would recommend it at all is so that you can understand what the hype was. There was a lot of talk about this. It is weird to see Adam Sandler in a role kind of like this, although it's not the first time he's done serious movies. He did one. What was that one that he did a handful of years ago? Was Punch Drunk Love? Was that his movie?
Yeah.
So he's done this before. So it's not I
liked him better in those.
I liked that movie a lot better, too. There was some redeeming qualities to that character. This was just, see it so you can understand what people are talking about. But other than that, there's enough bad things going on in the world. Watch something funny.
Yeah.
Go watch one of his comedies if you're desperate for an Adam Sandler movie. Yeah?
Yeah, Happy Gilmore.
That's a good one. I like Billy Madison. That's my favorite one.
I like Happy Gilmore a little more.
Well done, Justice. Next week, we'll do another movie.
Woo!
Industry is made up of two separate but equally important groups. The theaters who display the movies, and the critics who overvalue their opinions. These are our reviews.